The book of Psalms is the longest book of the Bible, creating a lot of different songs and things, usually just giving praise to God and seeing how the Israelites viewed their God, but sometimes it asks questions of God. Like Psalm 110 literally starts off, "Why, O Lord, do you stand far off? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble?" So they're not all ways positive. There's sometimes cries for help, questioning God, like ultimately about like trusting in Him still, but you know, asking, "Hey, I don't feel you." Like 13, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? Will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me?" Yeah, but it ends with, "But I will trust in your unfailing love, and my heart rejoices in your salvation." I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. I'm having troubles trusting you. It's being honest. And it's like, basically, help me with this. Help me in this. Please. And then there's Psalm 2022. 2022? 22. Why am I saying? Which is, of course, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far off from saving me? So far from the words of my groaning. But if you read this, it sounds like a crucifixion. Mike Weiner has videos on this. I recommend go looking up, watching. He has an entire playlist of Jesus in the Old Testament. Go find this one. Yeah. Where he talks about not being a man by a certain bug, and a certain bug will climb up on a branch to die in order to give birth to his children. Yeah. Bulls surround me. Roaring lions tearing their prey. Other words, he's being surrounded by enemies, by things that want to kill him. He was surrounded by mockers. I am poured out like water. All my bones are out of joint. My heart, it has turned to wax. It has melted away within me. That's exactly how they believe Jesus died. Yes. I can count all my bones. People stare and gloat over me. They divide my garments among them and cast lots for my clothing. Yeah, so when Jesus said, my God, why do you have you forsaken me?" He's literally quoting the whole psalm with just a few verses, which is how you did it back then, reminding them that this is what happened. So some people are like, "Oh, they wouldn't have done that." Yes, we have plenty of evidence that Romans did this. "Oh, but it would be covered in blood, so who cares? Who honestly cares? Clothing was expensive back then. Who cares?" They didn't. They didn't care. You could just clean that off. Clothing was expensive. especially the one-piece tunic Jesus wearing. Why not have it your own? Yes. And does Jesus ultimately stay dead? No, he gets rescued. And then how does it end? About people of the earth coming together to worship the God of Israel. They will proclaim his righteousness to a people yet unborn, for he has done it. Then this is immediately followed by, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. That he makes me lie down pastures. Yes. So yes, the Psalms is a mix of emotions, of talking to ways through many different people, mostly David, but not all David. Some are really depressing, some are really uplifting. It really depends on the psalm, really. Depends. Some are asking God for mercy, some are just calling down on God, to make punishment on the wicked. Yes. Or against other people. Yes. So the Psalms are all over the place. Very, very special. Also, the Psalm has the longest chapter in the entire Bible, Psalm 119. Also has the shortest chapter in the entire Bible, Psalm 117, right next to each other, too. Yes. Now the thing is, with Psalm 118, is when the New Testament talks about on the night Jesus was betrayed, they went up and sang a song. Most likely they sung this song. Yeah. Why? Well, first, literally, the verse of the stone the builders rejected has become the capstone. The Lord has done this, and it's marvelous. It is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad glad in it. Yes. Yes. And it talks about Lord saving us. Lord, he hath made his light shine upon us. With broad hands we join the festival procession up to the horns of the altar. Or bind the festival sacrifice with ropes and take it. Yeah. They were fulfilling this psalm. So yeah, Psalm 119 is so long. It's literally 176 verses long. That's a long song. But yes, then there's the thing some people bring up because they don't know how to read. where in Psalm 137 it says, "Happy is he who repays you for what you have done to us, he who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks." Many people think this is God telling other people, the Israelites, to kill their infants. These people will also probably defend abortion because they're stupid and hypocrites. Anyway, but yes, they think that that's what this is. No. If you just read Psalm 137, you will realize this is a psalm of lament. Someone's lamenting something that happened. Because, O daughter of Babylon, doomed to destruction is how that verse starts out. It's talking about a curse. One's like, you will be cursed. I call this curse upon you. That what you did to us would be done to you. It's not prescribing an action that should be taken, and it's so obvious. So anyone who's saying it is has no idea what they're talking about. Either is really, really dumb, or is just straight up lying to you for some reason. Yeah. This Psalms can get really, really dark. And oh yes, and then Psalms is a lot of verses what flat earthers try to say the earth is flat, but then no, Psalms is a bunch of hyperbole because it is the book of Psalms. It's Psalm. Songs are hyperbolistic. And then there's the erroneous idea that, because the book of Psalms lists the events of the Exodus in a different order, that means this was an earlier legend. No, it's just because it fits the poetry better. That's it. There's no grand conspiracy theory. So yes, the Book of Psalms. As always, Mike Winger has a Q&A on pretty much every Friday, I think 5 p.m. California time, 3 p.m. California time. And Ancient Egypt in the Bible has a Q&A every Friday night. Although he's also on the Pacific Coast, just in Canada, so there's that too. Anyway, that is all for now. You can watch one of the 2 videos that show up. See you next time.